Tim Adams outside the locker room today. We have a guy that a lot of people maybe don't recognize, but Greg Bruner, a very, very important guy on this staff because he's director of recruiting. And you're the guy that has a lot of hats. You have to deal with travel, recruits coming and going. You have to keep track. You're also evaluating film, and you're juggling numbers all the time.
Absolutely.
You've got to keep them under the 85. What's the toughest part of your job?
I think that's the biggest thing is just keeping the numbers, making sure we're complying with NCAA rules and regulations, and just the sheer amount of guys that we're dealing with. I mean, we're uncovering guys all the time. We leave no stone unturned.
People at Bearcat Journal, one of the biggest questions I get every year is, what's the number? What's that magic number? And it's a sliding scale. It's changing all the time. But what would you estimate the number to be for the 2016 class?
Anywhere between, I'd say 20 to 23, 24, right in that range. It's going to go up and down. I mean, as you have attrition, every class has attrition. You know, every football team has attrition. So that number can fluctuate. You know, like I said, between that 20 to 24 range is where we're at.
You've got guys can decommit all the way up until signing day. How difficult is it to keep your irons hot with other players when you've got guys that may leave at any given time?
Well, the biggest thing is relationships, and this coaching staff does a phenomenal job. I mean, they do a great job as far as cultivating those relationships. You know, it's so much more than football. It's about life, and they've built those relationships, and they continue to cultivate them. You know, week in and week out, just finding different ways to really stay on top of what their progress is and how they're doing it.
Even though we haven't played a game in the 2015 season, you and your staff are already pouring over film for 2017 kids.
Absolutely.
And that's just part of what recruiting is these days.
Absolutely. I mean, it's about early identification, staying on those guys, and really, again, relationships, building those relationships from the very get-go.
Inside there's closed room when there's talking going on about who, and different coaches may want different guys. How many, can it get kind of emotional or a little bit loud in there at times?
No, I think our coaches do a great job. They check their emotions at the door. At the end of the day, we're trying to build something special as a team, and they realize that. And it's about their play, the position getting better. And we're only as good as our weakest link, and that's something that our guys do a great job of.
Your job got a lot easier this year, being back here, not only on campus, but a new, brand spanking new place. And by the way, the graphics that around this locker room are unbelievable.
Absolutely.
But this has made your job a lot easier than it was last year, taking guys down to Paul Brown.
No question. Paul Brown, the Bengals organization, they were phenomenal with us. But it was always hard trying to sell a vision. And the ability to physically see it firsthand, it's definitely a game changer for us.
Greg Bruner, Director of Recruiting here in Cincinnati, you do a great job.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.